Can you tell us your name?
Okay, my name is Comrade Idoga Emmanuel, the TUC Vice Chairman, Lagos State.
Right, nice to meet you, sir.
Thank you.
Your members are out in full force today to, as you have said, to protest the hike in living costs.
Yeah.
The government met yesterday with your members in Abuja, and unfortunately an agreement wasn't reached.
Yes.
Does the Congress trust that the government will do the right thing, given the president's speech to that end?
Yes. Now, the negotiation, the federal government and the organized labor have been on for now, but it's taking too long. Now the soil subsidy have been removed. Before we knew it, another price regime come into the fuel subsidy again. Because if the federal government want to be truthful, the group managing director want to be truthful, it shouldn't be the one fixing price of petroleum. It should let the market forces drive the fuel, because he said this is the regulation. They are no longer the one controlling it. Now you said you have removed subsidy. You are the one fixing price. Our oil is very simple and short. If the president is serious, he should sack the group managing director of NNPC, because it's a fraud. They were the one that joined Buhari to defraud us in the subsidy regime. Now you see the one fixing prices of petroleum. It's now saying 617. Now, no palliative, nothing. The average Nigeria, we can no longer breathe. We are dying. We are dying. We voted for Tinubu for him to come and change the situation. But now the citizens are dying, the workers are dying. Not only that, the CBN governor, the anti-CBN governor, I don't see any reason why he should be there. The parallel forest market is supposed to help the situation. Now reverse is not the case. The manufacturing company is dying, especially the food industry. We are not breathing, we are dying, because the cost of importation and clearing of the product is nothing to write home about. We cannot explain it to the manufacturer. The manufacturers are the owners of company. The owners of company are not calling us for redundancy. Not only calling us for redundancy, they are not even calling us for voluntary retirement. I don't want to mention them. Several of them.
Okay, comrades, let me just come in here.
Yeah.
Let me start from where you began from, the fixing of the price.
Yeah.
You said the market should determine the price.
The price.
Now, the group managing director of NNPC Limited, Kyari, says that the current price, the adjustment since the lifting of subsidy went to 500 naira plus and then 600 subsequently.
Yeah.
He says that price is reflective of international prices. And all they did, NNPC, because they are in touch with these prices, is they advised as they saw the market. The market said this is the price of this product now, and they in turn advise their members, okay, this is the price. Because if market prices will determine, market forces will determine the price, then it will change from time to time, and they're expected to stay abreast. So if it changes within 1 week, they send a communique to their members, their outlets within 1 week.
Our argument there is this: NNPC shouldn't be the one fixing it.
Who should fix it?
It should let the marketers fix their different prices in different filling stations. When you drive in, if you discover this price is high, drive away from there and go to the other filling station.
Okay,
yes, yes. That is the regulation. That is removing subsidy, not the NNPC, because that man we don't trust him. It's a cabal. They were the one that were doing shitty in subsidy. Why is he the one fixing prices? He's the one giving the marketers prices, not the marketer giving us the prices. It's wrong. It's wrong. Okay. Absolutely wrong.
Okay, now, comrades, you're all family men here.
Yes.
And you have families engaged in all forms of employment, and you have already sent out the words to Nigerians to prepare, to stock up on foods and essentials, pending this protest, which is starting
today.
The
protest.
Rally.
It's protest.
Protest that is starting today.
Yes.
What about other Nigerians who are not in the organized private sector? There are fears and concerns that they will bear the brunt of what is going on now. What's your message to them?
Our message to them is that both the workers and the people and the informal setup, we're all suffering. We are going to the same market. Now, what we are saying is this: let the federal government do a holistic palliative measure that will benefit both the workers and the informal sector. not only the workers, we are not only saying give us minimum wage, increase the minimum wage, because if you increase the minimum wage alone, it will have a triple effect on food pricing, which everybody, it will bounce back on everybody. The inflation will rise. Inflation will rise. So we are not saying only workers should be taken care of. We are doing this on behalf of the organized labor and informal sector. Because the Nigerian masses, because we are no longer breathing, we are dying. We are no longer breathing, we are dying. I just told you now that companies are calling us for discussion of redundancy. And not only redundancy, compulsory retirement. So where do we go from here? This security will increase. Because
okay, now let's come to this other matter, which is trust in this is a new administration.
Yeah.
They have walked into a financial situation that many of us have been living, even before they were sworn into office.
I know.
Does the Congress have confidence that they have the ability to address these problems?
Yes. If I know the president is a street man, he knows what is happening in the street. That is the reason why I said that CBN governor, the anti-CBN governor should be removed. Let him bring a financial expert that will be able to help the CBN monetary policy. Because the anti-CBN governor now is a collaborator to Emefiele. They were all there together. They were the one killing us. So he shouldn't be there. They should remove him. Because now the CBN and the commercial banks are taking advantage of the parallel market. Because it's supposed to help the situation. Now they are the ones selling. People want to make money. They want to make money that their family cannot spend. Even their unborn generation cannot spend. You see the amount of wealth Emefiele amounted in these few years. It's only God that will save this nation.
All right, so right now, today, what is your message to the government? What does the Congress want?
Our message to the president is, one, he should fix the refinery. Two, the group managing director, Kyari, should be sacked. The CBN governor should be sacked. So that Nigeria can breathe. Let him bring in fresh blood. And once they bring in fresh blood, before they will start the grant, things will be moving. Because they are there, they know how to manipulate. They know how to manipulate. Kyari is a fraud. The new CBN governor is a collaborator with Emefiele, the anti-CBN governor. They should appoint new substantive CBN governor and remove Kyari from NNPC managing director and fix the refinery. The dollar will crash.
How long will this protest go on?
As far as we can take. As far, because as we are wired to protest, we are wired to strike. We are wired as a looter. As long as our national said we should be on the street, we will be on the street.
All right, finally, comrades, organized private sector, especially Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, I think 5 other bodies, they said they're not in support of the current protest because of the hardship that everyday Nigerians will go through.
They are deceiving us. They cannot say they are not part of the protest because we are the one helping them. The cost of clearing of goods, they are saying the manufacturing goods, is nothing to write home about. And they are calling us for discussion of our members to be laid off. They are saying they are not part of it. They are lying. They are lying. They should be part of it. Because it's general. They can't tell me they are not part of it. They can't tell me they are not part of it. Especially the manufacturing, the food industry. The food industry is dying, it's no longer breathing. Because I'm from there. The food industry is dying because of cost of importation and the clearing of goods to the port, at the port. It's nothing to write home about. You can't explain it. It's unexplainable.